The greatest measure of human progress is working together. None of us can solve complex problems by ourselves. None of us can lift a heavy weight by ourselves. We can't build big things by ourselves. But when we learn to cooperate and trust each other and share what we know with others, we work together and we can solve the most complex problems, build the most remarkable things, and lift the heaviest of weights. So definitely cooperation and trust. Living a fulfilled life means waking up every morning and feeling like your work has value. It means that someone values you and you value the people around you. It means that you feel a part of something bigger than yourself, this sense of belonging, that you get to contribute to something and you feel that others are watching your back. I mean, for all of us to wake up that way in the morning, I mean, wouldn't we all feel so fulfilled? Fantastic, yeah. Feeling of belonging and the ability to contribute to something bigger than ourselves. I'm inspired by acts of service. I'm inspired by people who are willing to sacrifice something of themselves for another or some greater cause. I can easily be brought to tears when I hear stories of somebody who did something for somebody else with no expectation of anything in return. Somebody who risked something to do something for someone else with no expectation of anything in return. Those kinds of stories get me every time and inspire me to try and be a better version of myself. I grew up living on 4 continents by the age of 10 years old. And so we moved around a lot, and I was always sort of the different one or the new one. And so I got very comfortable with the idea of not only being different, but trying to figure out sort of what environment I was in. I think that's when I sort of developed my skill for sort of paying attention and sort of being the anthropologist. And I like ethnography, which is instead of bringing people to the scientist, the scientist goes out to the people and plunks themselves into their environments. And that's how I grew up. I grew up plunked in other environments. And so I love that. I love going where I don't belong and trying to understand.